enough Mavic 3. I don't want to hear about Mavic 3. Today I'm going to show you the reason I've held on to this drone, the DJI FPV, for so long. And if you're anything like me, then you're probably going to want to hold on to yours too, just because of this. Are you ready? Dang, it's drizzling. That's not good. I live in New York City, right? And it gets really cold here. Like, we have brutal winters sometimes, and it's now starting to get cold. Yes, there's still a little bit of rain and sprinkles and drizzle, but for the most part, it's cold. I'm all bundled up. When you're flying FPV, you want to keep your hands warm, right? I guess if you're in cities where it snows and gets freezing, FPV is over, like it's done, right? What are you gonna do? You're gonna punish yourself and go out there while your hands are trembling and crash all the time? No. What you can do, a little trick, is drop this bad boy into latency mode. So the video you just saw was in 1080p. And it doesn't look bad, but I get the full latency and best range out of this thing. And you can sit in your car, keep yourself warm. Of course, make sure you've got a spotter. I don't like simulators. I've been playing video games my whole life, and I kind of want to get away from it. I want something more realistic. And that's why I hang on to this guy, because throughout the entire winter, when I need that FPV feel, that FPV experience, of course, not pushing this bad boy hard because you don't want to crash it. It's not very durable compared to a regular crash that you'll take with an FPV drone. I dropped this bad boy in low latency mode so I can get the most penetration while in my car with the heat on, keeping my fingers nice and warm as though it's a nice summer day. And I've got crazy range, and I got an enjoyable flight experience. And that's the reason why I'm still hanging on to this drone. Summertime, I did not really use it at all, but in the winter, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Instead of hitting the simulator up, I'm just gonna come out here and get my FPV fix. So does this thing have its place? It certainly does have its place for me, and maybe it has its place for you. Let me know if you guys are still flying yours, if you sold yours, if you never got it, if you're thinking about getting it. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you hit subscribe and hit the bell to get notified when I release more FPV videos, especially in the winter. The rain's coming, so I've got to get out of here, and I will catch you guys whenever I can. Make sure you become a Patreon, guys. Big benefits to Patreon. Get direct access to me. Any questions? I'm right here on Patreon. Support this channel, and there's benefits. Last Mini 2 went all the way to the UK.